I had a little case of the revenge bedtime procrastination last night. So I can be one of those girlies that has their yoga mat. Welcome back to another video. Today is Monday and we are kicking off a weekly vlog. I haven't attempted to do a weekly vlog in a while because it just never works out. I feel like halfway through the week I just like forget that I'm vlogging, or life be lifing as I always say, or I don't know, just like I just fall off track. But I do really enjoy weekly vlogs personally, so we are going to try our best. And I have a few things happening this week that I thought would be fun to take you guys along for. Today is Monday. I think I said that already. Let me first start with making a little coffee and I'll catch you guys up on what's happening. So over the weekend, I just like, I don't know, I was working on my laptop and then 1 second I turn and I have this huge kink in like my neck area. So I used to get those all the time. I think the best thing you can do is just try to stretch and try to keep moving, because if you just like stay still, it does not get better, which is what I've been trying to avoid. But what I think will kind of help is I'm also trying something new today. I signed up for a hot yoga class. I've never even been to a regular yoga class, so I'm a little bit nervous. But I was in the mood to try something new. It's something that I hear people talk about enjoying, so I figured I would give it a try. Speaking of trying new things, I want to also take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, gotrax. I have been testing out the gotrax G5 electric scooter for a couple months now, and let me tell you guys, it has been such a game changer for getting around, especially in the city. So the G5 right here is gotrax's latest upgrade, and it comes with some pretty sweet features. First off, it comes with front wheel suspensions, which you guys can kind of see right there. And when you're going through the city, there's definitely some times when there's bumps, and this has come in clutch. I feel like the ride has been so smooth. I've been really impressed. Plus, the range that you get on this thing is amazing. You can get up to 45 kilometers on one single charge, and I've gone on multiple trips back to back. I haven't even had to charge the scooter because the battery is just that good. To be quite honest, I'm not a super speedy rider, and I think there's certain speed limits around the city, but if you're in a space where you can go faster, or if you prefer to go faster, this can go up to 32 kilometers per hour. One of my favorite features is the fact that this is actually foldable. Having the ability to fold this up is awesome, especially if you don't have a lot of space at home for storage. But if you're also out and you want to bring your scooter inside, it's way easier to fold this up so you can tuck it underneath a table or something, which is literally what I just did today when I wanted to eat on a patio and I didn't want to log out my scooter anywhere. Nowadays, I feel like there are so many places that are easier and honestly more enjoyable to get to by scooter, and this again has just changed my life in the last couple of months. So if you're also looking for a reliable, stylish, and comfortable way to get around town, make sure to check out the gotrax G5 e-scooter with the link in the description. Thank you so much to gotrax for partnering with me on this portion of today's video. And we're back. I made my coffee now. I didn't explain, but I just tried this Fairlife protein, which is their vanilla protein. I feel like I might be tripping, but I thought I saw someone using it in their coffee before as like a protein coffee type of vibe, and I gotta say it's not hitting. Like the flavor is not there, but I guess I would either be using milk or this, and at least this has some protein in it. So this is my current test. I can't say I totally recommend it. It's worth trying if you struggle to get enough protein through the day like I do. So I have my yoga class this evening. Don't know anyone there, going by myself. It's just me trying new things, which I'm very excited for. It is a work day, so let's get started with work and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Bean is very curious as well. We've got some tofu, which I marinated yesterday, And then I have half an avocado with some rice and tons of sriracha. I had to throw on a hoodie because I got super cold all of a sudden. I realized I forgot that my period is coming. Usually at this time of the month, I'll get really tired. And when I say really tired, I mean I'll be so lethargic. I feel like I could just fall asleep. And then my hands and feet are also very cold because I also have iron deficiency. So I am excited to just have a little warm meal. The tofu turned out really nice. I love some air fryer tofu. I actually can't believe how cold my hands are because right now it is 23 degrees Celsius outside. It's meant to be up to 29 degrees, but again, I just think my body is going through it right now. This bowl is so nice and warm. I just finished up with work. I definitely had a case of the Mondays today, and also I was sitting on the balcony and all of a sudden I just felt dust flying from above because they were sweeping. So I didn't love that. But anyways, now that I finished with work, I'm pretty tired, but I did sign up for a yoga class. So we are gonna get ready for yoga. My first yoga class. I have no idea what to expect. I did get myself a little yoga mat. Let's open this up real quick. I do have a yoga mat already, but it's not very thick. I got this color. I'm supposed to show up like a few minutes earlier, so I'll leave in like 10 minutes, I think. I just didn't know if I needed a towel for the mat because everyone that I've talked to says that hot yoga is actually very hard because of how sweaty you get. This smells like plastic. I'm not gonna unroll it because I will literally just need to roll it back up. But what I like was that it comes with this case, so I can be one of those girlies that has their yoga mats strapped on their back. Look at that. Wow. Oh my gosh. The more I think about it, the more nervous I get about like what to expect. There's gonna be so many poses that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have no idea what to do. I think I'm just gonna tell them straight up when I get there that I have not done this before and I just want to try it. And you know what? If they are as welcoming and open as they should be, then that won't be a problem. And if they're not welcoming, then I will never go back for a good reason. So I just finally got out of bed. It's starting to not get bright as early anymore. It used to be already bright at 6 a.m. but now it takes at least until like 6:30, maybe like 6:45. So I was reading in bed. If you guys might remember, I went through a phase last year when I would be reading in bed when I wake up because it's just so dark and uninspiring to get out of bed when there's no sunlight. Today is Tuesday. Oh, I also got a mount for my camera. I got this when we were traveling because I wanted a mount to put onto the windshield, but I was like, let me just try to use this on the mirror because there's nowhere to put this camera on the counter. So let me know if you guys like this. I will link the mount that I use because so far it's been pretty good. Also, it probably sounds like I just woke up because I did just wake up. I still start my days around 6 and I end up logging into work around like 7:30 because my team is on the East Coast, so I still work like kind of in between the hours depending on whether I have meetings or not. And today I do have some meetings, so I'm up bright and early, but that's okay because I was actually really eager to finish the book that I'm reading. I just finished it. It's called The Collected Regrets of Clover. And I would have never thought to read this, but I started listening to it on Audible and then I also got it on Kindle because I was like, I actually just want to read the rest of it, so I was hooked on that. The whole story talks a lot about like grief and loneliness. This woman we're following has like a really interesting perspective and relationship about death, and it's something that I don't think we talk about or want to think about. But not just that, it talks about the character's experience with loneliness and her trying to navigate how to move on with her life after dealing with grief and things like that. It's a little bit different than the things that I usually read, but I would recommend it if you are looking to try something different. So yeah, I just finished that this morning. Also, yesterday yoga was so much fun. I will be going back. I was nervous. I think you guys could probably tell. I did really feel like it was a welcoming environment, and at no point did I feel like I shouldn't be there or I'm uncomfortable of any sort. I don't know if you guys know this, but I do have a little bit of social anxiety, sometimes a lot, but when it comes to being around people that I don't know and also simultaneously having to do stuff that I've never done before. I've done yoga at home, but I've never done it in a class format. The thought of those things combined can be a lot, but when I was there, I just realized like everyone's just there to do something good for themselves, and it's kind of the same attitude as if you ever go to the gym. It's obviously gonna be in the back of your own mind because you haven't done a certain exercise or this is somewhere different and new, and I felt that for sure. But then as I actually got into it, I realized no one's looking at me, no one like really cares. It also really helped with some of the stiffness I was feeling. In fact, as I was actually there, I thought to myself, anyone that works a desk job or a job that you might be in the same position for a long time, I think yoga would be very, very beneficial. I can't say for all classes, but my first experience, it was definitely worth the money. Oh my god, I can't get the suction off of the mirror. Okay, so I managed to get the suction off of the mirror. I don't really do makeup on days that I'm just working from home. I think I have a couple of errands I want to run later after work as well, but I'll catch you guys up when that happens. It is lunchtime. I made some dumplings. I had several meetings this morning and I'm just having a little bit of lunch. Usually I feel like before my period or like around the time before my period, I crave dumplings, I crave instant noodles. I know dumplings aren't the healthiest, but I think this would be my comfort food. I'm gonna kind of multitask and have my lunch while I continue working. It is time to make some dinner. I was gonna go to run a couple errands, but I think I'm gonna wait until after dinner or I'll do it tomorrow. I feel like Tuesdays and Wednesdays are usually the busiest for me because of meetings and just back-to-back things happening. So I usually don't have as much mental capacity to do anything else, but I really should try to do something. Oh, someone is calling me.
Hello, your mobile phone number is about...
Okay. I never answer unknown numbers, by the way, because 9 times out of 10 it is spam, but sometimes I can't tell if like someone shipped something or whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna make yet. I think I'm just gonna do like a potato type of bowl with some chicken and veggies, just throw it all together type of thing. But that's the day. I have several things I still need to do tonight. I was gonna get a video live today. I haven't gotten the final approval from the brand yet, so that will probably happen tomorrow, I hope. And what else do I have tonight? Emails, that thumbnail, and then I need to film a video this week. Like I actually need to, because I have nothing to upload on Sunday except if I uploaded this, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to edit fast enough, so I need to film something else, which is a whole thing. So I think I'm gonna film that, if not tomorrow, then the day after, which will be Thursday, which is when I want to do errands. So we'll see. I will figure that out. And my neighbors are doing construction of some sort, and it has been a little bit annoying. So if you hear that in the background, that's what it is. All right, let's make some dinner. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but we'll figure it out together. It is Wednesday. Happy hump day, as we say in the biz. I feel very cozy today. It was sunny in the morning, but it's definitely very gray and overcast right now. I don't mind it though. I feel like I really hated gray days for so long, but it's so sunny here that I feel like it's almost the opposite of what it was like in the other places that I've lived before. Even though it's not sunny right now, I don't mind because the walk that I had this morning was nice and sunny. Let me just pop a bagel into the toaster. Little bagel situation. Good morning. It is Thursday, almost there, and I'm just boiling some eggs back there. I feel like in the last couple mornings, I think I mentioned I was feeling really chilly because the temperature has definitely dropped. It was 9 degrees this morning, but it does get warmer in the afternoon. So it's just in the mornings, I think after I go for a walk with Bean, I get so like chilly, and then having an iced coffee right afterwards makes me colder, especially because it's that time of the month for me. I had a little case of the revenge bedtime procrastination last night. I was trying to get up at 5:30. I put my alarm at 5:30 because I have a list of things I was trying to do. Did not get up. Turned off all my alarms without realizing it, and then ended up sleeping through until 6:30, which is kind of late for me. I don't love just like waking up and working. I feel like it is a privilege in a sense because I can just work from home, which I'm very, very grateful for. But having a routine where I can at least get up and like, you know, make use of my time before I start working made such a difference to my mental health a few months ago, and I just haven't had that sense of routine yet. I always say this and I never listen to myself, but you should not go to sleep late and expect to be able to or have the motivation to wake up early. Your body will feel like garbage if you continue to do that. I did it yesterday. I managed to get myself out of bed after sleeping at like midnight, and I got up around, I think, 5:45. Is that good for you? Probably not, and I just need to find a better bedtime routine, but that revenge bedtime procrastination really does get you. What I think I want to do today is go to a cafe because I don't get out of the house very often, in case you guys can't tell, and I try to incorporate going to the cafe or some sort of coffee shop, some sort of place to work outside of my home. I used to try to do it once a week. I haven't been doing it to that extent, but at least whenever I feel like I need a little change of scenery is nice. So we're gonna do that. I also have a couple errands I want to run. I need to go to the bank at some point, and then I have a few books that are ready for me at the library. I wasn't planning to go to the library so soon, but I also don't want to lose the holds that I have, so we may or may not go. We'll see. Happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. I feel like this has been a faster week than I initially thought. I remember on Monday, I was just saying to my boyfriend, I can't believe it's only Monday. And now that it's Friday, I feel like I don't even know what we talked about over the last few days. But at last we made it. I did not sleep as early as I wanted to last night, but today I ended up just giving up. Not giving up, but I made the executive decision to not try to kid myself and set an alarm for 5:30 when that was not going to happen. So I slept in until 6:30 because that was probably, you know, a more feasible time. And then I just got back from taking Bean out. Today is gonna be hopefully not too crazy of a day, but I don't have that many meetings. I only have one actually for the whole day. So I think I'm gonna take myself to the library. And if you guys had seen when I last went to the library, it's actually such a beautiful space. It is like one of the prime architectural masterpieces of Calgary. So I went there once so far, and I have a book that I'm gonna bring back, which is good. But then I thought, you know what? I don't have meetings really, so I might as well just spend some time there and try to work from there. I feel like libraries can be hit or miss for that because you just never know like what the space is gonna be like for actually getting stuff done. It will be quiet, obviously, so that's good. And then I think I'll just come back at lunch and then finish up the day at home. I also finally just got approval yesterday on a video that I was working on with a sponsor, and let me tell you, that took a while. I went back to see our previous conversations, and I actually started the conversations with them in May. It is August as I'm filming this, so mathematically speaking, it's been a little while, but I'm really glad that things are approved, ready to go live. So video will go live today instead of Sunday. And as you guys may or may not remember, I did say at the beginning of the week I wanted to film something that I've been trying to script. And when I was at the coffee shop yesterday, I didn't actually get as much of that done as I wanted to. I just had a bit more stuff that I needed to get done for work. And then at night I just did emails. So because the video with the sponsor is going live today and it's Friday, I just don't think I'll do a Sunday upload because it's only 2 days away and I can't realistically film something and edit it in one day, unfortunately. So that's the plan. It's funny, the video was supposed to go live 2 days ago, and if it went live 2 days ago, I think I would have felt bad about not uploading on Sunday. But because it's on Friday, it actually works in my favor. But that was a pretty long turnaround. I don't think it usually is like that from my experience, but that's the behind the scenes of it all. Sometimes you can be going back and forth for literally months. What else was I gonna say? Okay, and this week, you guys may have noticed, I haven't really done much movement apart from going to yoga on Monday, which was really fun. And to be honest, I feel like my body was quite detoxed from all of the sweating because I'm just not used to it. And plus the fact that I started my period, I think I just get like extra tired, and my body's just been a little bit tired, a little bit sore. Before we go to the library, I was thinking I kind of wanted to get a little bevy because there's a coffee shop inside the library, except then I realized I have a thermos and I have beverages at home. So we're gonna try to do the smart, responsible thing and not buy iced coffee outside when I have a big tub of it. Arguably, I feel like drinks just taste so much better when you get them made for you. Like, I had a matcha yesterday and it was just so good, and I feel like I don't have the right ingredients or I don't have the right matcha because there's something missing. On the other hand, iced coffee is virtually the same everywhere, so it's kind of hard to justify. If you guys don't know, I feel like I talk about this way too much, but I make cold brew and I put it into a pitcher, and cold brew can literally be made by just brewing your coffee with cold water for like 18 hours or something like that. So I'm good. I've got a big, oh my god, this is huge. I probably don't need this much iced coffee, but fuck, I can't pour it back inside. It's fine. I guess I have enough iced coffee to last me for the rest of the day. Okay. There you have it. I have overfilled my coffee. Tastes like a nice coffee. All right. See, look at us making smart choices. I'm going to the library, which is free. I brought my own coffee, saving money, being budget conscious.